So this is the kind of deck you want to play when you want to make your opponent look stupid, because when it enters, target opponent looks at the top 3 cards of your library and puts them into 2 piles. It's basically fact or fiction. Then you have to choose a face-up pile or a face-down pile. And the reason it makes them look stupid is because it potentially opens space to make them make mistakes. A lot of people don't really know how to evaluate cards. So this commander is really good at preying on that. It's actually really interesting psychology, because you could say put 2 cards face down that you perceive to be stronger than the one card face up to lure people in to pulling the face up. But there's a lot of mind games. But I think the majority of people who see this will kind of be bewildered at which piles to pick. Now, granted, it's not always easy to pick, but you're just getting a bit more of an edge, because the fact it just comes in and draws you 2 cards most of the time anyway is just incredible. How do we abuse this ability? We've got Panharmonicon and Rummy Throne. We also have Virtue of Knowledge to double the triggers there. I also thought we'd have a few more abilities which lets the opponent choose. Let's let it be a bit more thematic. So Epiphany at the Drown Yard, pretty much the same ability. Reveal the top X. +1, separate them into 2 piles. The opponent chooses one of the piles, put that pile into your hand. So this is more new. You have to choose the piles here. So if you mess up, that's mostly your fault. We also have Intrude on the Mind, which is like a mega factor fiction, which reveals the top 5, separates them, opponent chooses 1. But the caveat here is the one they don't give you, you get a Thopter with counters on it. So they can either give you more cards or they can give you a big attacker. Pretty interesting. You got interesting cards like Notion Thief, which stops your opponent drawing more than 1 card a turn. You draw them instead. Zareth-San comes down and steals things from your opponent's graveyard, permanents anyway. It's really interesting deck. This deck does require quite a lot of thinking. It's not a conventional control deck, because it's not just permission spells, although there is a big splash of kill spells and counter spells. But I think it's very fun if you want to play a more thinking and involved deck. This is quite a lot like chess. I think Dimir is one of my favourite colour combinations. I mean, all of them are pretty fun to play, to be honest, all the colour combinations, but Dimir's got a special place in my heart. I just think this particular deck you never see is pretty cool, and it really tests you as a wizard, tests you as a chess player. Let's see if you can pilot this deck. Why don't you download it, give it a go yourself, then if you like it, give me a like and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, you can look in the description below and get a custom video of your choice. Maybe you want me to do a commander that you've never seen anyone else do. I can do that for you. I'll make the deck for you. Just look at the description for more details there. Right, Leyline in opening hand. We have to keep this, even though we are going up against Big Bolas. Miserable matchup. Let's see. It's Big Bolas. Oh, just give me a break. The meta is, it's at the peak of hell. I think everything is horrendous. Land, please. Bloody hell. That is non-land, guys. Opponent there with just holding priority on the end step. Cool. Nicely done, I guess. Duress. I mean, Duress is great and all, but I really just need lands. Mindstone. Okay. Ooh. Do you know what? Just in case they have counters, I'm going to draw. We need this. We need to get some lands. Commandeer. Oh my goodness. That's a really pretty incredible card to pull there. Just get out of jail free card, just in case something is played that we'd really terrified of. Key to the archive. Okay. Now we can really upset them next turn if they play the Nicol Bolas. We can eventually steal it or just gain control of it with Commandeer. Oh my. Or we can Dark Ritual into Invoke Despair. There's actually a hell of a lot of choices here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they play 1 land, they can go for Nicol Bolas. They're just going to go for more rocks. Ooh, baby. Wow, that's a lot of mana rocks. Jeez. Let's go for Atris. Ideally, you would like some lands, please. Depending on what they give us. Like if they give us a Thoughtseize or something, I don't know. It depends. It's difficult to be tactical with Atris because it all depends on the piles, right? If the opponent gives you a good pile or a bad pile. Yeah, we'll take the lands. We've got the good spells. That was another land as well. Nice. They must be a bit scared because they know We're a Demir player. Discard 2 cards. Ugh. 1 and 2. Back as well. So we're a control player and all of our spells are instant speed. Grenzo. I think I'm going to give them a free hit. I'm going to steal it in response. And if they counter this, they're going to mana drain. Do you know what? This is the best time for them to mana drain because they'll get that mana. Well, they're saying that they're going to get that mana now, aren't they? They're going to heist a card, and if it's cheap, they can play it for free. Mystic Study. Well, that sucks, but we do have Invoke Despair. And now they have 5 on it. Okay, Flare of Denial. Well, we're hitting some good things here. Menace. I think we definitely do want to kill this. Do we have enough in the graveyard? We do have enough in the graveyard. Forage. Kill this. One, 2, 3. But yeah, I'm a bit worried, but we do have a hell of a lot of backup. Yeah, and I'm going to pay as well. I really don't like the idea of giving them any more cards. Like, the fact that what is stolen Mystic Study is horrendous. Nickel Bolus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we just let them have that. They're going to discard a card, so they're going to get the Virtue. Man, this sucks. They've got so much, like, stuff that... And a Time Warp. Jeez, no thanks. We're going to counter that. No, we don't have to sacrifice a creature. We can just give them a card with a Mystic. Man, that's dangerous. What? Why did they quit? They had a Ristic. I really shouldn't keep this hand, but I'm going to do it, because if we get 1 black source, we can Dark Ritual into Phyrexian Arena. There we go. Oh, I don't want that. It feels bad when you get a Layla on 10 when you first draw, rather than in your opening hand. So yeah, your rock is a tricky one. They're going to get a lot of value from this. Prosperous Innkeeper. Okay. I think we're just going to basically flash in the Malcolm in their end step. Because the faster we get the Malcolm on board, the more threatening we are going to be, basically. Got some interaction as well. Oh, they want to bestow that, do they? Whenever land you control enters, get a 1/1. Oh, that's going to be really annoying. I think we just kill it in response. I don't really want that to be around. And even if we killed that on top, it would have just fallen off because of bestow. So that is annoying. Okay, we'll go for the arena here. The fact they've already got 1 creature out of this is annoying, but, you know, at least they can't... They can, can't they? Whenever land you control enters, pay 2. As if they made a 2-mana Scoot Swarm. That is really bonkers. And they've already got a Bloody Nissa. This is really scary already. Especially with Springheart, Nantuko, and your rock. Jeez, we already need a Dark Ritual. Not Dark Ritual, a River's Rebuke, sorry. To get out of the situation, because it is sticky. Ooh, Paducah Bog. Let's Thoughtseize. Let's see what we're working with. Oh my god. Abrupt Decay. I think we get rid of Abrupt Decay. Because I want to keep the arena. 2 removal spells. Exile their graveyards. Man, this is really rough already. And it's not even just like we're not gonna die per se, but there's just a lot of annoying things on the board. Also top deck to land. We probably go for your rock here because the Shieldred doesn't do anything. We're already at 14. Oh no, it comes in tapped. Okay, they could have. Did they? It was. Oh, I see. They're going to untap it. Okay. 9 loyalty. They're not going to play anything. Interesting. Blare of Denial. That's actually... Oh, and we got a River's Rebuke as well. It's kind of lucky, isn't it? Virtue of Knowledge. Flare of Denial protects us from one of their big spells. But then Nissa can just bring stuff back as well. We could go for Atris and Flare of Denial, keep it up. Although, yeah, it's pretty annoying because now they can just put a creature card into play from their graveyard. So even if we counter one of these, they can just minus. And then we're in a lot of trouble again. But I suppose we've got River's Rebuke. So this free counter spell is going to be kind of nice. We'll choose the unknowns. Liliana and Land. Okay. Not amazing. Interesting that they face up the Silent Blood. This is the one that we're least likely to pick because we have Arena and we have 13 life. So they've already used that ability, which means they can't get something back this turn. So we will use Flare here. On the Malcolm, actually. I want to keep the Atris up to maybe block one of these and maybe pressure the Nissa. Although she's at 10. We're not going to be doing much pressuring there, are we? Oh, they're going to keep some stuff back. No, they're going to come in. We are probably going to die to our own arena. Down to 9. Ashiok's actually pretty good against them. But yeah, we're just gonna rebuke. That's really gonna slow them down quite a bit, because even if they go for the Shieldred, we can just kill her back with the Liliana. And you know, Ashiok's really nice as well to get rid of the graveyard. I don't know. Will they use Shieldred here? It's hard to say. Atris has already got the value. Okay, they did do that. Okay. Please miss a land drop. They did. Thank goodness. That was very lucky. Because now we can do all sorts of stuff. Does it give it haste? Haste and menace.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Untap a land, give it haste and menace. Don't like that.
I've always hated crowds.
I don't like that at all. How can we protect Liliana? I suppose we could go for Dark Ritual, right? We play Atris, then we can... Although it gives it menace. Oh well. I suppose it does force their hand. Maybe it would have been better to Virtue of Knowledge or something. Maybe that was a bit hasty. Oh. I think we're going to take too much life from that, so we'll just take the unknowns. Yeah, Insatiable Avarice would have been great if we had more than 7. They're going to go for Rusco. Well, that is pretty catastrophic. And an Overlord. Which is just one of the most OP ones because it just brings stuff back every single turn. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Rusco. Fairy's Time Twist. Invoke. Oh, we can steal the Rusco now. I think that may have changed things. Oh, that's brilliant. Annoyingly, the Overlord will eventually get stuff back, but...
Don't overthink things.
So... Owner's control. So to throw Time Twist on Rusko, that means they get Rusko back. We don't really want to do that. I think we just leave the Time Twist up with the Atris, though. Polluted Delta's going to sting us as well. Oh, I don't know what to do here. This is a tricky one, this is. 11, we've got 6 life. We're going to have to kill Phyrexian Arena at some point, aren't we? If they play this, attack us for 3. That's going to be bad as well. Let's just play the island. And leave up Atris. I don't know. This is really difficult. Lotus Cobra. And Shieldred. Sacrifice something of their choice. Okay, so we're going to get rid of Atris. Although we could have actually chosen Liliana. Yeah, okay. Cycle this to draw a card. So Rusko might be our way out of this, to be honest. We will see. Panamonican. Cold Steel Heart. Okay. How do we stop the Shieldred? 12 cards, so they can potentially flip this. Exile permanent you control. If a triggered ability of permanent you control triggers that ability. So we have Fractured Realm out with Rusko. We can get double triggers. That's kind of cool. When you're not the store triggers, copy target creature you control, except it's reflection. That's pretty crazy. Well, I think either way we have to make them sack.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted. One of your
Do we go
friends has to
Panamonican
leave.
and Mirror Room? I don't know. And then we go Mirror Room. Create our own Rusko. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. Because then they can get it back with Overlord. Choose what you want to keep. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll keep the original. Yeah, oh well. We get 2 lands out of this. Which is kind of nice. And now we've got 4 mana. So what happens when they flip this? Destroy a creature or planeswalker that person controls. Okay, fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that will take the whole turn. Okay, we could use Teferi's Time Twist on the room. Get a copy of Rusko. Ugh. Rusko's so broken. That's why we have to use him. So what they're going to do, they're going to come in. So it targets, doesn't it? Destroy up to 1 target creature. Okay. Right. This is going to be very, very scary. So... Oh, there's exile permanent you control. It's the end step it comes back in. That's so annoying. I guess we do it to gain a bit of life. Yeah, that's a shame I didn't read that card properly. Okay, fine. Yeah, damn. I thought it was instantly come back. No, it doesn't. We are going to die so bad to this. True Scriptures. Discards 3 cards and mills 3 cards. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So this also comes in and not locked. Unlocked, should I say. And all we're just getting is fetch lands. This is really bad. I think we just die to the blooming Nissa. Yeah. Getting absolutely. At least we get 2 Panharmonicon triggers here. So if we find a way out of this, they'll probably put it face down, right? That's the logic, because they don't want us to see it. They would rather us risk it. Let's go face down. Also, this Nightmare. That's not going to save us. Come on. We kind of need a removal spell or something. We just died to the Nissa, though. That's the only issue. One, two. Oh, okay. So we're going to take those. Play out. This is going to be incredibly close. I don't like my chances at all. We have 5 mana, though. So they're going to make us discard 3 and then mill 3. If this flips, we are in a lot of trouble. 1, 2, 3. And mill 3. Okay, yeah, we are seriously running out of time. Shifting Woodlands becomes a Primeval Titan. Okay. So they're going to go for that route. Let me see what we can do. We're down to 2. We're going to be down to 1 in our turn. Let's just bounce it. Yeah, because we died to the trample. And let's have a counter spell. No, okay. Replay it. True Scriptures probably kills us in our turn. How many creatures do we have in there? We actually have Malcolm. Bit of Triumph on him, because they kind of want to get that as well. Okay. Take it to the command zone. Fair enough. Down to 1. So we need a way to get rid of the Phyrexian Arena. Mystic Study. Ah, bloomin' Phyrexian Arena. And this goes off. What do they even get? Rusko's going to kill us, so we kind of have to go for the Ashiok. But I think we go for the Atris first, because we still need to get rid of the Phyrexian Arena. But I feel like Ashiok solves a lot of stuff, because they can't search for stuff, and they can't get stuff out of the graveyard. But yeah, oh well. It's been a tough game. We'll take the face down. Ooh, we can flicker the Atris. That was the correct choice. We're just giving them more stuff for the True Scriptures, aren't we? Got 4 mana left. Meet with Massacre. I'll go face down again. Consuming Tide. That hurts us way too much, though. Splash Portal. I think we just have to go for the Ashiok. So at least they don't get their creatures. Oh, Ultimatum goes away. But yeah, we basically died to Arena in our turn. So, oh well. At least it's a showcase of the kind of stuff our deck can do. I don't feel bad at all, really. I feel like I've probably made... sacrifice an untoken creature of Planeswalker. I guess this has already done its job. And yeah, Nissa can basically win with a 3/3 with Menace.
I must contain the blight that dwells within.
Which, you know what? I feel like they probably could have just killed... I feel like they probably could have killed us a lot sooner. Wait, did they? Oh, it's a sorcery splash portal. God damn it. Yeah. I should have used the consume. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes here. We died to the Phyrexian Arena. No, this is a... Why is this a sorcery? Roaming Throne. Yeah. Yeah, made a lot of mistakes there, guys. Probably going to get a lot of hate for that. But you know what? There was a lot of stuff going on, and I feel like we basically died to the Phyrexian Arena, right? It wasn't necessarily... Like, the opponent's deck was super strong. I'm just trying to think what... I guess Ruska didn't even do much to us, did it? I think, actually, to be honest, it's mostly the Spring Heart Nantukos. Yeah, I'm a victim of my own things. Phyrexian Arena. Oh, well. Okay, very nice. Turn 1 Phyrexian Arena. Can't really go wrong with that, can we? The downside of Dark Ritual normally is you're down a card. But if you're doing Arena, it's just a wonderful affair. What's worse, this or turn 1 Ragavan? Oh, and it survives. So we're going to get at least one card out of this. Oh my, that's good as well. Paducah Bog. What we're going to get rid of? Well, well, well. Pest Infestation. That's got to go. How much is that? That's 2 mana to do that. Well, that absolutely sucks. How annoying is that? They had the literal removal for it with that. Come on. Come on, man. What the hell? Just wanted to have a few turns with it, but okay, fine. Son of a bitch. 2 mana exile something. It's pretty good. Celestis. And the worst part is they can keep playing it with Haywire Might as well. Muldrotha is so rancid. Gold Vein Hydra. Well, the good news is next turn we have 5 mana for the Invoke to spare, so... And Elves Reborn, to be fair. We could fight fire with fire. We'll take this. I kind of wish I took the other ones now, but oh well. Okay, Signet. Did they miss a natural land as Zonda's Wake? We could upset them, couldn't we, by going for the Baral's expertise? 1, 2, 3. This is kind of cheeky, because then we can just redeploy the Atris. Hello. Oh, that's funny. That's actually super cheeky, actually. It basically says Flicker Atris. Bounce 2 things. More land. You know what? I'm just going to take some lands here. I don't want to miss land drops. Panamonican. Fair enough. We needed to progress with the lands, to be fair. I like that move. That was good. No natural blue source, so we can keep dealing with these. That's kind of awesome as well. Narset. They want to get a big Gold Vein Hydra, don't they? This is so crazy. Comes in, X counters. Yep, that's crazy. I suppose we can bait them out with a Narset. Expel's excellent with Muldrotha. Ooh. Teferi's Time Twist. I'm going to keep that. Because we can protect the Atris, we can protect the Narset, we can flicker the Elders Reborn. There's a lot of different things we can do. They might be tempted to go for Muldrotha. 4, 5, 6. Replay the Mishra's Bauble. They're going to go for that. Okay, let's see where they want to go. Let's crack this. Yeah, we'll go for the Fetid Pools. This has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. So I think we'll protect the Narset. She'll come back in the end step. Ooh, we've got Counterspell. We've got Mana Drain. Okay, fair enough.
You are a mighty warrior. I concede.
Aether Spellbomb. Oh, this is going to get really annoying. This gives them 3 mana as well. Goodness me. Oh, they're going to just be able to redeploy everything over and over again, aren't they? Yeah, well, I don't like where this is going. Let's go for this, because this is the most mana intensive here. I mean, it kills 2 of their things, and we get a card, but I'm not happy about where they're going to go with this. 3 treasures, man. Mordrotha is a very demoralizing commander to face because of the fact they can just redeploy stuff over and over again. And I feel as though the Gold Vein Hydra, just by itself, is just so painful. You know, if they go for the might, exile the Search for Scanter. Son of a gun. That is so cheeky. That is so cheeky. Well, I guess we've got the Elders Reborn to kill this. But they can just redeploy it. Fun. Ooh, mana drain. That might help quite a lot. Let's just hope we can get something good from this. Come on, let's keep applying the pressure. Mishra's Bauble basically says draw a card every single turn for free. Because 0 mana is silly with Mordrotha. 5, 6, 7, 8. That will be all their mana though if they do that. Inquisition of Kozilek. Oh my god. Well, I guess I'll let them choose. That's so annoying as well. God damn it, man. So damned if we didn't do and damned if we don't. We could have actually countered that, right? But then I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. We could have spent 2 mana to counter that, but then I don't know. I really don't know. Opponents just seem to be caning us left, right, and centre. I don't really know how to really get around all the high-level opponents we're facing. It's really quite infuriating. I just want to play a deck that was just a bit interesting, but yeah, Arena says F you, basically. And you're not allowed to. You have to face the same type of deck over and over and over again every single day. Leyline. I mean, I guess. Yeah, well, I guess I got an instant speed Toxic Deluge, right? Can't really complain too much about that. And if they kill us before, then, well, it is what it is. So they're going to be able to do one thing. Probably the stupid AY Might again. Oh my god, they've used this so many times now. I probably should have used Toxic Deluge in response, shouldn't I? Yeah. I don't know what it is. Whenever I face Mordrotha, Haywire Might is almost always the most annoying card in the deck, and they always get it. Always. God damn it. Come on, Zone. Okay, yeah. So I think that's another part of the reason why we're really struggling here, is because they've for 3 times now they've exiled our just ways we can potentially get back into the game, and basically they're very lucky. And we're struggling to keep up with their value. With a card like Mordrotha, basically, it's very tough. This seems probably like a bad time to do Atris, but I don't know. If we get a land, we can play it, and we can play this at instant speed as well. They've got a way to revive stuff from the graveyard because they've put Mordrotha in the graveyard, which really, really sucks. Notion Thief. I want to keep that. Wow, if we get Notion Thief to go off when the midnight clock happens, we're going to draw 7. But it's probably going to be very unlikely, considering they have a way to revive any number of these things. I really do not feel confident at all. Oh, I see. Shifting Woodland is going to become a copy of Mordrotha. That is very, very sneaky. How much mana did that cost? Only... Where did that 4 mana come from? Right, so they're going to get rid of Haywire Might again. Sorry, the Leon again. Bazooka Bog is... We Bazooka Bogged way too early. Yeah, that's so OP doing that every single turn. We need more kill spells. Land destruction, which we don't have. How the hell are we going to deal with Muldrotha as a land? Essence Flux. That only gives us 1 card. Take these 2, I guess. Ooh. Okay. I think if this was designed these days, I'd hope that it says something like, it comes in with a finality counter, or something along those lines.
Sacrifices must be made.
But the fact you can just keep doing it over and over again is really, really crippling. Don't know how we're going to do this. Social Avarice can definitely help. So we need to find like an exile effect. Intrude the mind. Okay, well, let's see if we can find an exile effect. And we're going to have 4 left. Unless they counter this. Zara of the Sand would be really good. Hey, there we go. That's made me really happy now. Hey, please let me resolve this. Yay, we found a way around it, guys. Fantastic. The ultimate solution for dealing with that BS. So, like, obviously they can replay the Muldrotha. But now there's nothing in the graveyard apart from Mishra's Bauble, so let's see how we get on. I feel like I can slightly breathe, but again, they've got 4 cards in the hand. They're a Sultai player. They're just going to do it for the lols of the Mishra's Bauble.
You won't be outsmarting me.
We'll get rid of this. They get rid of the land. Okay. But they play another land. And they have the Great Henge, which is very, very, very horrific. So I feel like Liliana, I'm kind of okay for them to keep around. This is risky, but I'm going to pay the 3 life to kill this here. Get into 8, that's why. They don't have any man lands currently. Keeping it in the graveyard? Okay, well, we'll just exile stuff then. They're probably not used to dealing with Ashiok, right? Mishra's Bauble. So now the Muldrotha costs 11. Are we? Do we guys? Do we think Ashiok has saved me here? Do we think we can get out of this one? We shall see. Notion Thief will help with the Great Henge. Liliana stops them as well. I mean, we're going to have to find a way to deal with her eventually. I can make this done. Acquisitions Expert. Oh, God. They're going to be 2 triggers here. Well, they're going to... that's so gross. Well, I want to try and get the card out of their hand. Regardless. They could just have a kill spell, obviously. Get rid of that. Yay, and we draw 1 in but then they can just use the Liliana too. Yeah, I guess it was... But you know what? You know what? Liliana is now gone. So, can't complain about that, can I? But now the Great Henge is going to be quite annoying, to be honest. Land. How much is this? Intrude the mind. Let's mill them again. It is, yeah, maybe. They're going to tails end that. Wow. Damn. Tails end. So now we lose to the midnight clock. As if they had a way to make us discard. That's really evil. Now they're going to draw. No, Notion Thief. Yeah, I think that's probably game then, to be honest. Honestly, against some days you play Magic and some people you play against, it just feels impossible to win, and especially against Sultai matchups, probably the most annoying matchup. And now I'm going to use this, and they're probably just going to counter it. Drag cards to move them between piles. Rule top 5, and separate them into 2 piles. Opponent chooses one of those piles. Well, it's pretty obvious which one they're going to choose. So they're going to give us the 4 cards, but they're really not very good cards, to be honest. You do get a blocker, though. They don't like Ash Shark, do they? They could have dealt 25% damage to our life total there. Time Warp. I think I'm just going to quit. Yeah, I'm just going to quit. There's no way we can beat a Time Warp on top of all that value. Yeah, that's a real shame. I tried really hard to come back from that one, but unfortunately, it's just not always possible. And frankly, these matchups were not so fun, so keep that in mind. Atris is a really fun commander. I will say that, but if your matchups are just miserable like this, then maybe it's for the best that we don't craft him. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.